All right, hello and welcome, welcome. We are so back, and we are playing colonies, baby. We are trying to play the game and have a huge trifecta that is terraforming the whole planet. It is getting 63 TR, and it is getting over 100 points. It just seems to be a good break point to push for every time. Now, how do we get there? Well, we got to look for a couple different things, but one thing that immediately jumps out is between our two companies, Eridor, which is nice. It adds another colony in play, and colonies slowly build up resources over time. The tags are pretty nice. Though Terractor, I mean, you can go Terractor, still get colonies in play, one of which would be an animal one that we give up on for like micro or floaters, for instance. But we can get the floaters in play pretty quickly by playing aerial mappers. If we can push Venus a little bit to get started, Venus Magnetizer could potentially do a ton of terraforming for us, one bump per generation. If we get floater synergy, Jetstream is playable. And then there's also rebates on events and stuff, so lots to love. Even Subcrust for additional card draw, though it is quite expensive at $20. If we gave up on the titanium production, we could get an asteroid. But that would give us some steel that really doesn't do that much for us. Yes, we could play a medical lab, but I don't see it doing that much. So instead, we could have a really weak first generation, right? Business, Empire, Galilean, Mining, and just have a tremendous amount of production. And then on top of that, pick up, a handful of things. Now, we could grab the microbes. I have a tendency to grab everything else, but as Terractor, you have $60, so you really can. The reason I think the microbes are interesting is not because it's super competitive, but that it's a good way of getting TR to get that 63 TR goal. So perhaps we do that, we lose a ton of money, and then we try and do the things that have immediate payback, which is getting the microbes, which get us a TR right away, and then getting aerial mappers, which is a $3 floater towards Venus cards like Magnetizer or Jetstream in the future. So I think that works out. We don't have any heat production, but with the 2 titanium and now 4 positive instead of 2 negative, I'm feeling a lot better about the run. A doubler for colonies. This colony can be put where other colonies already are. A wild tag, and a income per earth tag. All of this is something we got to talk about. Now, to get to you, I need to play these ones first, which is a little bit on the trickier side. Oh, this isn't $3. I thought this was dirigibles. This is aerial mappers. This is card draw. I guess I said $3 towards a Venus tag every turn. No, it's not that. But look, some Earth space events. I think we just take our media group and perhaps play these. We'll get the money back on it. We don't have more, there could be more space discounts and whatnot to come, but I think that getting 3 heat production and 3 heat right now works out pretty well. We can talk about the Jetstream microscraper in the future. For now, let's see if we can push our way to Luna Metropolis. I'll take another round of getting heat bumps so that the heat is ready to go for this heat income. I don't think I need any of this, but the business contacts, we get money back on events, and it's an earth tag. Now, playing something 1 or 2 steps early from special design, I just don't think we need it. It costs too much, even with a $3 rebate. Here, we take Bribe Committee, I think. Just get the TR and Large Convoy for later. I mean, it's not incredible, but it is something. So Research Coordination, that puts us at 4 Earth tags. I think getting 5 income right now makes more sense than waiting until we can get Subcrust as well. So let's just continue to really push our income. And then there's some more TR. There's some more floaters and microbes. There are colonies in play. We probably want to be building onto Pluto's interesting because let's say we had 2 colonies. Every time we trade with it, it would go back down to 2. And then it would kind of accumulate and it would only go back up to 2. So it's really not like getting the break point unless you have 3, which is a little bit on the tricksy side. Having 2 colonies here would give you a lot of energy. Like a tremendous amount. Every time you trade with it, you'd be netting positive in so many ways, which would then turn into heat. And then Titan, again, you at least are going from the 1 to the 2 breakpoint every time. So you get 4 floaters per trade. I'm not sure. We don't have money back, like instant gratification. So it's a little tricky to say what is the right play, but we're open. Earth Catapult, we love. Microbes, we're into. Toll Stations is nothing. Heat Bump for heat income. Another quick card draw, perhaps. Trading Colony. Now that gives us what I was actually thinking earlier. On Pluto now, if we have 2 colonies and we trade with it, it's going to reset down to this 2 slot. And then the next gem we can trade again when it's in this 2 slot. But with a +1, we're actually getting 5 cards per turn if we can just get the energy to do those initial trades. Which is not necessarily easy, but it's something that we can aim for. So let's get our -2 on everything. And then Extreme Cold Fungus is what I thought I could get. It turns out I can't. I cannot. I'm $1 short, but I think that's okay. Let's look at where we are, right? We have 4 TR over the baseline, 9 money income, right? That's $13 of production alone. Then the titanium, then the rebates, the discounts, and the more discounts. Economically, we're quite strong. 4 heat income is serviceable. No Venus infrastructure really played yet, but we have some in our hand. In fact, I could probably stand to play this right now. Let's do that. Even though it's a little bit of a drain on our titanium, we had some in hand. So there we go. So titanium played. No oceans to speak of, but we do have this for the end game. And then a doubling on colonies potential, but colonies aren't for resources. Well, they are, they aren't. They're not for metal, money, or like titanium, like which is a little bit, you know, underwhelming. Let's grab an ocean from the government. More heat bumps here. This is certainly good. An event. Some energy income with floater stuff could work for us. It's not what I was hoping to do, but again, now that I have Venus bumps here, I could load this up with floaters from colonies instead. And then I could be picking up card draw for aerial mappers. You know, maybe there's something to that. The trading colony for floaters. So we played deuterium first. Oh, wait. But how do I trade? Commercial first. Trade envoys. Oh my god. That's insane. There's an energy there. Ooh, okay. So deuterium export. What I'm wondering about is the trading colony doesn't actually get me the energy, but it does get me the floater, right? That's the shtick here. So is it better just to trade? You know, jeez, look at this Callisto. Holy, we should be trading with everything. We're losing a ton of value not trading this generation. And I'm thinking about buying colonies to make my trading better, but I'm not trading at all. Because for 3... Yeah, I think we just play the trade envoys for now. Does that make sense? Trade envoys. And then here for 4 floaters. And then, I mean, deuterium export is lame. It's super lame. But, like, getting an income of energy and an income of energy. Oh, I don't have -1 to trade. I have +1 on the arrival. Okay. Well, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I can own that. Next turn, I need to buy colonies on that location, and I should have been doing it this turn. But I need to trade with everything, is the problem. I don't only want to be trading for floaters. And next turn, I need to use $9 to trade. Trixie. We have enough heat, so let's do a heat bump from the government. Let's... I mean, this could be a lot of points if I do double down on the floater thing. How many space tags? 2? About to be more. Like, this could be income. I'm just worried about actually playing it all. And this is, like, discounted heavily already. Like, I want this, and I want this. But I really can't afford it all. Not even close. The extra energy is going to be great for here. Honestly, let's just take the space event. It's pretty lame. But I think that makes sense. And then what I want to start doing is trading here for 4 cards. I mean, it's $9 for 4 cards. You just have to do it. The Martian Zoo would have been amazing earlier. Now it's just okay. But I take this titanium and I build it on Titan. And now Jetstream can be loaded up. So now this is giving me Venus bumps and card draw. Mars University. Hoo hoo hoo. Before I do, though, let's take Extreme Cold Fungus and start this combo. So this is basically for the next, like, not this gem, but for the next 3, I think it will be giving me good stuff. And if I can get energy, look, Strip Mine. Okay, we have a lot of good cards available to us. And the floaters are, I would say, kind of key right now. We can live and let die on all this stuff. Another heat bump. So yeah, I want floaters. Do I play a spaceport colony first? Almost certainly not. Like, it's so expensive. It's 3 more floaters right now and another fleet. But I can't use 2 fleets. So trade here. This is going to give me 3 more on Jetstream micro scrapers and 1 on aerial mappers. Card draw. Card bump. Or Venus bump, rather. Energy income. So far, we love it. Cutting edge technology. Big fan. On top of our existing discount. Pretty massive. If I had another energy, I'd want the strip mine this turn as well. These floaters or microbes keep popping off. So the 63 TR should be easy. We got a couple events for TR as well. And now we have these microbes consistently giving us more. If I was going to have card cycles, I'm not even sure what I would cycle. It's hard to say. Let's grab the first one. And even though I have a discount on it... Well, no. Just get rid of this card for now. Yeah, Impactor Swarms. I mean, it's an event. We get money back on events. I think you take the Cutting Edge next. Yeah, what do we get rid of, though? It's so difficult. Because, like, now Colonized Trading Camp is $4 for 2 points and unlocks the Jovian tag. It's pretty insane. We get money back on events. All this stuff is starting to look so cheap. Impactor Swarms is just great, though. We have money back on events and everything as well, right? So I'm going to have to give up the vanity card, the points card. So floater, let me look give me another card. Dust Seals, honestly, I'll just play Dust Seals for free. It's fine. Impactor Swarm with this titanium is really cheap. I make a profit. I want this before here, but I can't quite get both, so I guess I just save my money. I'll get one less card, but it's really a bad time to play that science tag anyway. I do not have the cards to card cycle. I mean, all this is so cheap, but like, I think you take it. We check our resources. See, we need more aerial mappers. I'm looking at the spaceport colony again. Because it's just, it would be so grand, you know? It would be amazing. I mean, look, we're getting a ton of value from the spaceport colony, okay? So there you go. Second fleet, even though Pluto is probably better, I'm sure people are, like, you know, borderline screaming at the monitor, go to Pluto. I'm just going to lean into, like, what I think is a little bit of a fun strategy of just going all in on these floaters. I'm not even sure I need to trash my my energy for more Venus bumps, but maybe I do. Maybe I do. Because the strip mine is now looking good. Venus magnetizer's looking good. I need more energy, so I actually want to play this. Can I play both of these? 23 and 10? No. So I think I play the strip mine. That's just like, you just do it. But now I can't magnetizer, or I will run into problems trading next generation. In fact, I could trade again this generation in that I have another fleet. But I have nothing to put with it. So let's keep moving along here. Probably another good time for an ocean, just to set up some adjacencies. Some cards for terraforming, sure. We double check. We have all the floaters we need. In fact, at this point, it's hard for us to spend the floaters fast enough. And then the microbes as well. Though there's always the chance I could have gotten, you know, money on microbes here. But that didn't happen. So, I don't know. Another card draw? So it's like decomposers, then you get the zoo, then you get the card draw, which gives you the card cycle. The potatoes we picked up just to cycle. And, okay. These cards aren't incredible, that's for sure. I could trade twice, once with energy, and for the sake of it, we just need to go here. 3 energy for like 13 energy. And I have enough floaters, so this, ooh, excuse me. So trading here for 3 cards is looking okay. I think I do it. I'd love to have a colony here as well, don't get me wrong, but space hotels, that works with the zoo as well, so it's not as frivolous as it looks. We pick that up for more income. A steel income plus the energy income is nice. It's unfortunate that we have to lose the energy income. Oh, but card draw. Card draw. Energy? Energy. Energy. Needs more, more oceans, but, energy, energy, energy. We see it. It's there. And we got big asteroids, so there's even more potential that the game is putting our way for catching up on the heat track. We just picked up a lot of heat from that energy track that's now in the heat pool, so that's okay. Nitrolific is probably playable at this point for us. Let's double check. So we do need to pick me up on floaters. Again, we get to the top of the track. So Jetstream spends 2 per turn, then Deuterium, then aerial mappers. Then we go through our card draws. Our energies, our Venus bumps. At this point, we've exceeded any of the maximums at Venus, so I'm not worried about missing something. Building industries, I mean, more steel, but at the cost of energy, the thing I don't have. It's hard to say that would be good. Let's keep grabbing microbes, even though I don't get a bump this turn. I think we start with the big asteroid, right? That gives us some cover. You know what? I'm an idiot. I should almost always trade with Callisto. It gives me 5 energy. I could just net 2 energy for the value of having the fleet. Deimos down cannot go beside cities, so I actually can't put it down here, which is slightly annoying. But I could Comet and kind of work our way up this pile here. Followed by a subterranean reservoir. I mean, Deimos down is very flexible. I don't know that we even need it, but it goes there. It gives us a ton of heat. That gets us the last ocean there. The steel immediately gets purposed into... gee, I guess here is fine. Greenery in places that we can't get cities around it is a little annoying, but certainly not the end of the world. We have enough energy to trade twice next turn, so I'm really not looking at building industries as being interesting. 3 income on community service means that we lose $5 to get a point. I need a lot of oxygen to be considering losing $5 or the value. I could also just tighten Launchpad. That could get me a trade right now. But it's not like I need energy. So I would be trading for 2 cards. Is this worth 2 cards? Probably. Oh, but it's stupid and it's broken. I forgot. So this is the card we just played. Add a floater or spend a floater here. Trade for free. Here, plus 2 floaters. Right? Add 2 floaters to any Jovian card. This is a Jovian card that holds floaters. And it does not give us that opportunity. So I didn't even get my trade this turn, which I was due. Because the game hates me. Okay. So oxygen needs a lot of help. TR. I mean, we already have the 63 TR, but I'm not gonna be stopped. So let's talk about floaters. And let's talk about colonies board. Floaters is easy. Card draw is easy. We can bump all the way to 3. We'll do our card draw in hand first. Just in case we get another cheap colony card that we can build onto Pluto. Because plus 2 card draw is pretty significant. In fact, I might even still buy the colony there. It's 2 cards for $17 plus a number of card cycles. And I just, even though it's a bit stupid, I believe in that. You know, I believe in it. So we'll trade here for the cards. Advanced alloys, warp drive, all of it. I mean, it's all good. This card is unplayable. So, advanced alloys, looking at you. Warp drive, where did you go? Were you unplayable? You're probably unplayable by 1, if I had to guess. Yeah, 3 science tags plus a wild. So, advanced alloys, card cycle. Forgot about that. I don't want you. Warp drive, card cycle. This is starting to think of good. Look, minority refuge, by the way. We don't need steel production. So Minority Refuge is annoying that we got it after paying for a colony, but we can actually still use it for an energy income. Even though I'm losing money income, I think it's okay. Because now I can use the energy income for other things. Buy you. Get all this. Like, it's pretty crazy how much TR we could get this game. It's pretty crazy. So did I trade for floaters already? I don't think so. I mean, I only need one more here, which is annoying. I don't need... Like, I need one here, one here, one here, and one here. But I have to take 3 in one spot. And then one here for next turn. And then one here. It's a bit annoying. That's why I wanted to grab the card earlier that gave me a point for every 2. It would have helped me level out the floaters a little bit easier, and any excess I could have put on it. For the record, we have all this oxygen left to do, let alone the other tracks, and we're already at 60 TR. And again, we're getting money back on events, so there's a lot to love. Do we have something Earth-based? Not really. I did not want to grab zoo animals from that space event. When next turn I could grab penguins, for instance. I'm going to get an oxygen from the government. I have 2 Venus bumps next turn. Could buy an ocean. I think I just saved the $22. It's a little bit sad to save that money, but you just need to buy a bunch of standard project greeneries next turn. Unfortunately, all of this income and stuff just does not matter. So we have our floater on aerial mappers. We have our floater, or we have our card draw down here. Jovian lanterns, don't love it. Mineral deposit is insane value if I had a building tag. So let's use our floater to trade with Pluto. A building tag maybe? I mean, it's spaceport, but funnily enough, Luna Governor is free, and it also gives me 2 more animals. This is already a free spaceport colony. The real question is how I'm going to get the last ocean. I don't have a tile placement, as far as I know, that can go down to the bottom. I need ocean, so I guess I have to buy an ocean, which is a little sucky. Then, from there, I can buy the spaceport. Again, just using up what we have. That was a terrible draw. Protected habits. Penguins is $3, okay? If we lose because I picked penguins, then, like, c'est la vie. We should do large convoy first. That has more cards. And I have enough heat because there's a heat coming. And I can't take 4 1-point animals, even though I really want to. Local heat trapping. If I had a little more heat, which I don't, there was some value there. Let's just be real. I mean, our TR is looking good. Jetstream, this is ready. I'm sad about the double colony on Trident because I never ended up picking up a points card for floaters. Don't get me wrong, I could load up Jovian Lanterns to get even more TR, and maybe that's the play. Like, I can't terraform the planet. That's, like, virtually certain at this point. So how else can we do things? I mean, look, I can get more plants for the sake of argument, and that'll give me more penguins. And greeneries beside cities are still good. But now, you know, barring any local heat trapping and stuff, and just get out of my hand. I mean, I get $3 back when I play you. I'm thinking Terraforming Ganymede, and you just run up the TR, like you just give up on terraforming. Not getting any Venus animals is annoying. A lot of things I'm calling annoying, but they are. You know, we wanna do well. So Miranda Resort gives us $1 million income. Jovian Lanterns can put on itself. Oh wait, is Jovian Lanterns? Jovian Lanterns is the collector. For some reason, there's one that's like it allows you to spend floaters to get TR, but Jovian Lanterns gives you TR, and then you can add more. So 3, 5, and then 1. Look, for the sake of argument, I'll get this energy income. So yeah, so that's basically it, right? Terraforming Ganymede and Hobo Space Haven. Sell a bunch of cards that are too expensive. Pioneer. And then Freya. I mean, I know we didn't terraform the planet, okay? I know that's true. And look at this. We'll get a bunch of energy, too, to make it look extra bad. But, despite not terraforming the planet, we got more than 63 TR. We got a lot of TR. Despite not terraforming the planet, we got 33 points on cards. So this is a 2 out of 3. But, like, we decisively crushed the 100 points. We decisively crushed the 63 TR. We just did not get anything, it seems, to do with the oxygen. I didn't see an oxygen bumper that would take energy, but maybe I overlooked one. I don't feel that we left a lot of cards behind. Don't get me wrong. At one point, we were offered insects, I believe, which gives you a plant income for every plant tag. But that was the last generation. So, like, yes, 3 bonus plants right now would give us 2 extra points because we'd get a greenery in the bonus phase, but it wouldn't have helped us terraform the planet in time. Even a whole other greenery wasn't going to get us there. So I hope you enjoyed. This was a run of all time, but at least we got 2 out of 3. See you next time. Ciao for now.